Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming with yours truly, iOctane. So you just saw my vault draw this morning, and I was quite lucky to get two ultra rare. I was really hoping to get one ultra rare and one master collection card, but it is what it is. Did get two relic as well, so that wasn't too bad. So we're gonna jump right in and we're gonna have a look at our cards. Let's start first with our ultimate form. Let's look at the ultimate form. Our ultimate form for this week has got a really creative battle skill. I say it's creative because I'm really loving the battle skill on this deck. I really love this deck. I really like this deck. I really like what this deck actually represents. I think this deck represents a sort of thinking that network really needs at this time, not just a cut and paste of battle skill, but actually mixing matching battle skill, using certain things from other battle skill, incorporating it into another battle skill, and this is one of it. It's a deck that can be reset. We've seen this type of skill before. It's got sort of the grail mechanics incorporated in, and it's got the passive, which is really good. So the passive on this one will create something called Intel. It's almost like Grail, but this one generates Intel each time this particular card attacks, which is really good. So you don't, as long as you've got more than one copy of cards that actually generate Intel, your Intel can build quite quickly. The battle skill for this one will create up to 10 Power Gem 4s. And it starts with 5 initially and 1 additional Power Gem 4 per free stack of Intel. So Intel can go up to a maximum of 15. How do I know that? You create 10 Power Gem 4s. You start with 5. 3 stacks of Intel gives you 1 additional Power Gem 4. You multiply 3 by 5, you get 15. So it goes up to a maximum of 15, just like Grail. The skill can also be reset. So Isabel Line Leader is your support card, and Kajinawa Expert Isabel is your ultra rare. And Intel will reset at the end of the turn when the battle skill is used. So it will not be reset. This is how I'm reading it. It will not reset as soon as you use your battle skill. It will reset at the end of that turn when the this particular battle skill has been used. So each time you reset this card, if you've got 15 stacks of Intel, it will generate 10 Power Gem 4s. That's what I believe. That's what I'm reading into it. So this card in conjunction with 2 ultra rare or 3 ultra rare or 2 support card or 3 support card, depends on what you've got, can actually fill the board with Power Gem 4s, which is quite good. I think it's a powerful mechanics, and that card, the ultimate form, is a really powerful card. Your master collection card will also create not 10 but 9 Power Gem, not Power Gem 4s but Power Gem 3s. So it will create 9 Power Gem 3s at a rate of 4 initially and 1 additional per 3 stacks of Intel. When Intel gets up to 15, it will create 9 Power Gem 3s, so it create 1 less Power Gem than your ultimate form, and it creates Power Gem 3 rather than Power Gem 4s. It also generates Intel, which is good. So this card also is really a good card. Not as powerful as the ultimate form, but it will be a powerful master collection card. Really good. Really liking the deck so far. So the cards that will reset the battle skill will be this one, which is Kajinawa Expert Isabel, and she will reset and charge 2 heroes with the battle skill that we just had a look at, and can reset Gregor Maptech, which is your main card, Rock Crusher, and it will reset Quick and Dirty, which is your ultimate form. So ultimate form is Quick and Dirty. Willa Rock Crusher is your Master Collection card, and Gregor Map Tech is your main card. If Intel is 15 or higher, dispels all debuff on your team. Now, I've got two cards that actually dispels all debuff on your card. One of them is it's a light, can't remember the name right now. Martithronos. Martithronos dispels all debuff, but within the battle skill it also heals. So if it gets hit with Toxin, it will not heal. Toxin totally disables the battle skill. So if you get hit with Power Gem Silence or Gem Silence, this battle skill will not work. So you probably need a card that dispels Power Gem Silence. And I hope none of the bosses are running Power Gem Silence or Gem Silence, because that will totally disable this battle skill, so you won't be able to recharge or reset any of the other cards battle skill. So hopefully there's no Power Gem or Gem Silence on any of the bosses. So that's your ultra rare. Let's look at the downgraded version, which is your support card, which is Isabel, line leader. And Isabel will also reset and charge, but only one hero with the battle skill on cooldown. It can reset Gregor, Map Tech, Willa, Rock Crusher, or Quick and Dirty. Charge rate is 9, cooldown is 3. This battle skill also will be disabled if you get hit with Gem Silence or Power Gem Silence. No, Gem Silence really. This one will work. If you get hit with Power Gem Silence, Isabel line leader will work because she doesn't produce Power Gem. But your ultra rare. Now let's read it again. Reset and charge. So it doesn't actually produce Power Gems or gems. So I got that wrong. You produce your gems passively. So if you get hit with Gem Silent, you just won't produce your gems or Power Gems, but you can still use the battle skill. So that was smart, not incorporating the ability to produce Power Gems or gems in the battle skill. So the battle skill doesn't actually produce Power Gems or gems. It's the passive. So your passive will be deactivated, but not your battle skill. So I was wrong initially when I say this battle skill would be deactivated if you get it with Power Gem Silence or Gem Silence. No, it won't be disabled if you get it with Power Gem Silence or Gem Silence, because you produce Power Gem with your ultra rare passively. So only your passive skill will be deactivated. So your battle skill will work if you get hit with Power Gem Silence or Gem Silence. So forget what I just said earlier. That was absolute nonsense. Now you do get the chance to actually craft a shiny era if you've got the 3 collection card and you've got the main card, which I've got, but it's not up to a 6-star. And if you got the support card, I've got if you got the ultra rare, sorry, and the master collection card. So I've got 2 ultra rare. I've actually got the main card, but I haven't got the master collection card. So if I do manage to get the master collection card, fingers crossed, I get it in the 1000 gem vault, because I like to do the 1000 gem vault. It's I think it's a cheaper way of getting the master collection card, ultra rare, or a second copy or a third copy of the relic. 1000 gem, I think that's a really good thing, the 1000 gem vault. I'm not gonna go up to tier 4. Can't go up to tier 4. I've only got 1600 gems, so I'm gonna try my luck in the 1000 gem vault and see if I get the master collection card. Then I'll be able to get a second master collection card. If I do get the shiny master collection card, I can get a 2 pink star ultimate form. But fingers crossed, I need to get the first master collection card. Haven't got enough dust. I've just got 5,800 dust. I used all my dust in the last Earth Slayer event to craft the deck. The 3 cards for this week. This one, Orchard of Deep Moss, is absolute rubbish. This is just a rubbish card. Generate 5 spirit intensity. It's absolutely useless card unless you're gonna use it to get dust, which I just did. This one, this card has got a similar battle skill to the deck that we've got now. So it generates 3 Earth Power Gem freeze, and it can be reset by the Ultra Rare, which I've got a copy of that Ultra Rare in my deck. That card is, it's okay, it's not brilliant. This one is a Gem Destroyer. This one will destroy up to 6 non-Earth gems plus an additional 2 per 40 Ancient Intensity. I love my Gem Destroyer, I've got that one as well, so that's the best of the 3 anyway. There you go, a bit of extra dust, which doesn't really take me up to much really, 7,000, so I actually need over 11,800 dust to get a Master Collection card, which is never gonna happen really, never ever gonna happen. So let's have a look at our main card. So our main card, which is this one, Gregor Map Tech, will create up to 8 Power Gem 1s at a rate of 3 Earth Power Gem 1s plus 1 additional Power Gem 1 per 3 stack of intel, and the skill can also be reset, and he also generates intel. So let's talk deck now. Let's talk shop. So if you've got 2 copies of Gregor and you've got 3 copies of the support card, the 3 copies of the support card each can reset 1 copy of Gregor once. So you can reset 1 copy 3 times. So if you got 15 stacks of intel, you will get 3 times 8. Well, you get 4 times 8. You will just reset him 3 times, 1 copy 3 times, so you get an additional 24 Power Gem 1s plus the initial 16 Power Gem 1s. So that will fill your board with Power Gems, and that would be a great deck for a free-to-play player. So if you're a free-to-play player, you've got the gems, and you can go up to say tier 4 to get the guaranteed copy of the main card, and if you're lucky to get a second copy of the main card from a 5-star collection or from one of the tiers, and you get free support card, that will be a really good deck to have. If you're a bit more luckier and you, like myself, you got 2 copies of the Ultra Rare and you manage to get one a Master Collection card, you can have the Ultimate Form 1 Master Collection card and 2 copies of the Ultra Rare, 1 copy of the support card. Or what I really want is 2 copies of the Master Collection card, 1 Ultimate Form, 2 Ultra Rare, and that would be the absolute brilliant deck. If you have 1 copy of if you got 3 copies of the Master Collection card, 1 Ultimate Form, 1 Ultra Rare, that'd be really great as well. But I think my perfect deck would be the 2 Ultra Rare, 2 Master Collection card, and 1 Ultimate Form. That's what I really would like. That would be my perfect deck for this particular event. I'm just hoping that tomorrow, when the 1000 gem vault comes out, I can actually get a copy of the Master Collection card. I'm really hoping, I'm really praying that I do get a copy of that. So the deck for this Earth Commander event is really powerful. It's really good. If you're looking for a really good Earth Commander deck, this is the one that you should get. It's really quick, it's really powerful, and I really think the battle skill it's good. It's a really good battle skill. So let's look in my deck. So as you can see in my deck, I haven't really got a good Earth Commander deck. The Earth Commander deck that I was thinking of running was Dame Ragnell with 3 copies of Gallant Sir Gawain. That was the deck I was thinking of running. Still thinking of incorporating those cards into my deck if I don't manage to get the Master Collection card that I'm so hoping to get. That's the deck I was planning to run. Use my Grail to actually get some power gems on the board and the passive skill of the ultra rare. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this deck and let you see this deck in action. So what we'll do, we will summon one of the silver bosses. So I'm gonna summon this silver boss, and I'm going to use this one. I haven't got the full deck, as you can see. I've got the main card and I've got 2 copies of the ultra rare and 1 copy of the support card. The 2 ultra rare have been powered up. The main card hasn't been taken up to 6 star and the support card is still at 3 stars, but I'm gonna use this deck and I'm gonna see how good this deck is. So let's use 3 tokens. Let's really see if this deck is actually worth the aggro, because this is not really a powerful combination. So as you can see, we are producing quite a bit of power gems on the board courtesy of the two ultra rare. So we're producing quite a bit of power gem trees, which is really big. We're never short of gems or power gems because we've got the support card and we've got the ultra rare. The support card produces gems, and the ultra rare produce power gems passively, which I really like. The battle skill of cards that produce power gems or gems passively. They're really good. It's a really great skill to have on your deck. So there's no heal, so as you can see my health is going down quite a lot, so bring my health back up with a few hard gems. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm up to 9. I'm up to 9 stacks of intel. Let's see if we can get up to 50. Oh my god. Oh my word. Oh my word. We killed the boss. We killed the boss. I didn't want to kill the boss. I really wanted to see the deck actually perform a bit better. I think what we'll have to do is summon another boss, and I can't summon Sentry Storm. I can summon that one. I think fire against fire. Yeah, let's summon. So it's gonna definitely be weaker against fire, but I don't really care at the moment. I just want to see this deck in action. Really and truly want to see this deck in action. I want to see this deck get up to 15 intel and see if when we reset it at 15 intel, if it will actually still produce the same amount of power gems. So let's get our health up. So at 4, I'm not gonna try to kill the boss with this deck. Basically can't kill the boss with this deck anyway. Just want to see what this deck can actually do. It's not the full deck. It's not the most powerful combo, but it's what I've got, so I'm gonna see what I can actually do with what I've got. So up to 8, quite slow just using. The recovery is not too bad. We've got quite good recovery. So up to 10 stacks. I don't think we're gonna make it up to 15 stack really before we actually die. 12 stacks. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually activate his battle skill at 13. So if I activate his battle skill, so there we go, and we're gonna reset it, activate it again, reset it, activate it again, reset it, and activate it again. Full board of power gems, and that's just with one main card and 2 ultra rare. So we're gonna stop it there. Waste the time. That deck will not kill that boss. Really good. It's it's a really good deck, a really good mechanic, a really powerful mechanic. It's a really good deck. So you've just seen 1 support card at 3-star, 2 ultra rare, and 1 main card at 4-star, and you see what just those cards can do. So imagine you've got 1 ultimate form, 2 master collection card, 2 ultra rare with the ultimate relic. It will be such a massive deck. So it's a really good deck to get. So my recommendation for this week, if you can get the deck, get the deck. If you can craft the ultimate form, get your master collection card, get your ultra rare, craft your ultimate form, get your support cards, put them all together, and it will be a really good event for you. Really would be able to do quite a bit of damage, especially when you get your bosses up to prestige 5. I think if you've got a good deck, prestige 5 is the sweet spot. Last week I got my week before last I got my bosses up to prestige 4, and I managed to finish in 8th position. So prestige 4, prestige 5 is the sweet spot if you've got a really good deck. So that's all I've got for you today. Tomorrow we'll talk more about shops, talk more about decks. So like, subscribe, and as always, Zach Tains in peace, and see you tomorrow on Possible Deck Combination. Bye for now.